Now we are gonna see a different kind of crossing, the forking. The forking is a crossing that consists of one road that splits in two. So here we have 3 roads, we can see it. And the particularity is that the original road has to have the same number of driving lanes as the 2 other roads. So now that we have our 3 roads or 3 vectors here, and we know they are crossing, let's create the crossing. So now we have a normal crossing, and in element mode I'm gonna change the texture for the asphalt, so that later when we go to WYSIWYG mode we can appreciate where is the new crossing. So F6 and F6 for the crossing too. That's a normal crossing. That's the crossing area in red. And what we want to do is to change it to a forking. We do that in element mode. And now local override. That's our forking. And that's it. It's one road that splits in 2. Visually it could be interesting if we add a non-drivable lane, maybe in the interior of that forking. Then you will be able to see the crossing area, for example. So we will add here another lane, and not a shoulder lane, and to the left. Okay, and now that's what we get. Now we see the red area. That's the crossing area. That if we don't have a non-drivable lane there, we are not able to see that. It won't appear there. Here we can move also our WYSIWYG helpers like the HD separators, or we can give another texture. I'm gonna give a different textures because it may look like it's drivable and it's not. That's so I'll put a sidewalk to them. And here we go, that's a forking. We can edit the lanes like here, or we can also edit the crossing modifier and accessing the attributes, the crossing attributes. So there we can change the curve offset or the transition offset, for example. And here the transition offset to 20. Also, you can add as many lanes as you want, but remember, a forking always consists in 3 roads. The original one has to have the same number of lanes as the other 2 together, like here. And that's it. That's the forking crossing. See you next time.